What's going on, guys? Welcome back to DC Plays, and today I have my SummerSlam 2017 predictions video. I have not done one of these since possibly WrestleMania. I can't even remember. I've just been so busy working and I just haven't had the time. I've been working this morning, but I finished I started early and I finished early, so I've got time to make this video. Now, so far there are 12 matches announced for the show. Same amount as last year, and there was 3 on the pre-show. So far there's been 2 confirmed for the pre-show, which I will start with them. I will more than likely watch the pre-show Sunday night, although I am working early Monday morning, and because I'm from the UK, it means that I won't be watching the pay-per-view live. I will end up watching it when I get home from work. God knows when that'll be. But yeah, we'll get into it. First up, Akira Tozawa with Titus O'Neil versus Neville for the Cruiserweight Championship. Now this one, if you'd asked me last Sunday, then I would have said Neville. But now I'm not so sure, because Akira Tozawa beat Neville for the championship on Raw, which seems a bit sort of, I don't know, seems a bit sort of pointless almost. Because if they're going to have the title change hands, why not just do it at SummerSlam? Never mind. I'm going to say that Neville's going to regain the championship. Yeah, I'm going to say Neville's going to regain the championship because he's been in the form of his... He's been doing some of the best works that he's done in WWE as a heel since January. So yeah, I'm going to go with Neville. Next up is New Day versus the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. It's the second pre-show match. I'm going to go with New Day. I don't think they'll have the title change hands on the pre-show, although that just does contradict what I've just said. So ignore that bit. So yeah, I think the New Day are going to retain. They're not going to keep the titles on them for so little time. I mean, how long have they held this championship for? Let's have a quick look. It does not say. No, it doesn't say. Okay, probably can find it somewhere, but I'm not going to go into that now. I think there will be a third pre-show match, and I think it will be the Hardys versus Gallows and Anderson, but I'm not going to predict that because it may not happen. Moving on to the main card, at the list I've got from just Wikipedia, because I couldn't find all the matches in one list apart from that. I'll start from the bottom and work my way up to the top, because the top is the Fatal 4-Way, which you're seeing on screen now. So, we'll start off with Sheamus and Cesaro versus Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins for the Raw Tag Team Championship. If rumours are to be believed, Sheamus is taking a month or so off to film a new movie. So, I believe that Ambrose and Rollins will win. Yeah, I think they're either going to win the titles at SummerSlam, or they're going to get screwed out of them and they're going to win them the next night on Raw. Personally, I'd have it happen at SummerSlam, so I'm going to go with Dean and Seth to become the new Raw Tag Team Champions. Next up, John Cena versus Baron Corbin. Now, this match after SmackDown has become very interesting, because Cena effectively cost Corbin his Money in the Bank cash-in. I think it was a stupid move, but it now makes you believe that Nakamura could win the championship, but I'll get into that later. So with John Cena versus Corbin, I think this could and should ignite something in Corbin, and he just beats the holy hell out of Cena at SummerSlam. Either you have him win through ref stoppage, or you have him just annihilate him on the outside, take a double count out. It's not going to make much difference as long as Corbin looks strong. So I'm going to say Corbin's going to win after this, because otherwise it's him losing the Money in the Bank cash-in is the most pointless thing. Next up is Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt. It's Finn Balor. Bray Wyatt never wins big pay-per-view matches. He lost at WrestleMania. He effectively lost at the Royal Rumble. He won at Elimination Chamber, but has he won since? Well, he won at Payback, but has he been in? He didn't win at Extreme Rules. So I think it's going to be Finn Balor. especially since he's bringing the Demon character back. So yeah, Finn Balor's going to beat Bray Wyatt. Next up, Big Show versus Big Cass. I think that Cass is going to win. I think Enzo's going to try and distract Cass and end up inversely helping him. And then that could spiral off into... Because apparently this is only a one-match program. Why would Big Show go over Big Cass? Especially following the split from Enzo. So yeah, I'm going to go with Big Cass. Next up, Orton versus Rusev. This is along the same lines as Cena Corbin. Rusev needs to win more than Randy does. Yes, Randy's lost his last, 3 pay-per-view matches against Jinder Mahal. But, you know, Randy's so established at this point. One loss against Rusev, an up-and-coming beast that he is. It's not going to hurt him. So I'm going to say Rusev's going to win that. Next up, AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens for the United States Championship with Shane McMahon as the special guest referee. I don't know what to say about this one. I would like to say that AJ Styles is going to win because otherwise they're just playing hot potato with the title. However, I feel like it could be a screwy finish and it could go either way. So with that in mind, I think I'm going to go with Kevin Owens. But Styles is going to retain the championship. So I think Owens is going to win by countout or DQ. I hope not, because otherwise that's a very screwy finish to what's now their 4th pay-per-view match, I think, or 4th match for the title. So yeah, I'm gonna say that Styles retains the championship, but Owens wins. Next up, we have Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's Championship. I don't want to see Bliss lose the title because Bliss is brilliant with the title, and also realistically, I don't know. Now with Bayley out, I mean, Sasha Banks has sort of been shoehorned in. I don't think they'll give her the championship because of that. So I'm going to say that Alexa Bliss retains, and if the original plan was for Bayley to win at SummerSlam, then I think she'll win at No Mercy, providing she is back and healthy enough to wrestle at No Mercy. But yeah, I'm going to go with Alexa Bliss. Next up, the second Women's Championship match, the SmackDown Women's Championship match, Naomi versus Natalya. It's got to be Naomi. I mean, Natalia's not really well, no, I wouldn't say she's not a threat, but she's not really been a thorn in Naomi's side as much as previous challengers have been. So, you know, that's how I'm going to go with that. So I think Naomi will retain, and also there's reports that she's not going to lose the championship before 2018. Now, the penultimate match, Jinder Mahal versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the WWE Championship. I want Nakamura to win, not because I'm a Nakamura fanboy. I do like what he does in the ring, but he's so stale with the title. I think having that third match with Orton at Battleground really killed it. His run's not been successful, and I can see this going one of 3 ways. Mahal wins through shenanigans. Nakamura wins clean. Well, one of 4 ways actually. Mahal wins through shenanigans. Mahal retains through disqualification. Nakamura wins clean, or there's or Corbin just comes in and he annihilates the both of them. Sets up maybe a triple threat for the next SmackDown Live pay-per-view. I don't know, but I'm gonna say Nakamura. I think they've got to get the title off of Jinder because it's doing more hindrance than anything else at the moment. And finally, the match everyone's looking forward to: Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe versus Braun Strowman for the Universal Championship. Now, I want the title off Lesnar just because he's not on TV. I'm not saying he's bad or anything like that, but also I apologise for the gameplay ending. Yeah, I want the title off him. I'm not fussed whether Reigns, Joe, or Strowman wins it. I'd love to see a Samoa Joe versus Braun Strowman feud, because obviously we've had Strowman Reigns for so long now. But then it begs the question, what does Roman Reigns do? Although if he loses, there's a chance he could go after the Intercontinental Championship and reform the Shield. Possibly, probably not, but because they see him as a well-established single star now. My prediction, I'm going with Strowman. I think Strowman's going to take it. I don't think he'll pin Lesnar. I think he'll pin Joe or Reigns. More than likely Joe, which could set up a feud for Joe and Strowman going forward. But obviously that would have to be after No Mercy, maybe, because obviously Lesnar will have his rematch. But yeah, I'm going to go with Strowman. So there we have it. 12 matches predicted. Well, 13 if you count the Hardy Boys and Gallows versus Gallows and Anderson, which I think will happen. But I didn't give a prediction for that. So yeah, that's SummerSlam 2017. If you like this video, drop a like. Comment what how you think SummerSlam's going to go. Whether you think it's going to be a good show, a crap show, a better show than last year. Thanks for watching. This has been DC Plays, and I'm out.